Today we're going to be looking at the Quasimodo trading strategy, so let's get straight to it. Hey traders, I hope you're going extremely well. My name is David and welcome to my channel where I go through trading strategies that I find on YouTube and on the web, and then I use code to debunk the bad ones and find the good ones. Today we're going to be looking at a trading strategy that I've been coding for a little while now and been back testing. It's the Quasimodo trading strategy. So this trading strategy looks very much like a head and shoulders pattern, or the ABC pattern that I've been playing around with for the past couple of weeks now, but it actually has a retest which helps us to be able to transfer this into a trading strategy. Today I'm going to be back testing and coding this trading strategy so that you can put it onto your trading view and actually see the patterns much easier. You'll also be able to connect it to bots, which we'll look at the end. Okay, so the best idea is for me to explain the trading strategy, get over to my computer, go through all of the steps, then code it into an indicator so that you can use it on TradingView. Okay, but before I go over to my computer, if you do enjoy the video, if you don't mind just giving it a good old thumbs up, it helps me to grow this channel and our community, as we're much better together. So the more the merrier inside the community. You'll also be able to find all the links to my TradingView strategies down in the description, and a link to my Discord where you can come and chat with me and the other members. Okay, great. Let's get over to my computer. Right, here we are on my screen. I have a TradingView chart here ready for us to start talking about the Quasimodo pattern. There is a great article on this website, which is Honey Pips, that tells us a little bit more about the Quasimodo patterns, but I will go through it very quickly. So it very much looks like an ABC pattern here. We're creating our new highs and lows. First things happening, we're identifying a low, a strong low, pushing and breaking those weak highs to create a reversal. Now this is, when we're looking at this kind of pattern, we're actually looking for a short when the market reverses. So we're going to mark our A here, so it looks like this, and we're waiting for the price to break below that B level just there. So we've actually broken the A line and the B line with a new lower low. We often then go and retest this line here and break even lower. So that is what we're actually looking for as a pattern. Obviously markets don't look exactly like this, but it certainly is a pattern that we could identify using lines inside of a chart. So our entry, where would our entry be and where would our stop losses be? So our entry would be as we come back and retest this ABC line. I have actually noticed that the candle here, which breaks the ABC line, is often the point of retest, so I will be coding that into the strategy as well, looking to make an order block maybe here or slightly higher with the last candle that pushes up before breaking back down to create this new low here. So it might seem a bit complicated. Let's get over to the charts and I'll show you what one of these would look like as a bullish or a bearish pattern. Okay, so here we are on the chart. It's pretty easy to see these patterns. As I said here, we're creating ABCs. As you know, I have an ABC indicator that predicts that these ABCs. So we're actually creating a low, pushing to a weak high, which doesn't break the previous high, and then creating a new lower low. We are then marking this A as we break back above it. We're looking to retest that. Now I have noticed, as I said, that this red candle here is often a great entry for our entry and stop loss. So we're going to be looking for maybe an entry on that 50 line there. That would be our entry, setting our stop loss just below this just here, and then we're going to be setting up our take profits to trail and continue taking profits as much as possible as we're continuing the bullish patterns. Now obviously I will be looking for setups also as a bot, so my idea after a little bit of back testing manually is to put a percentage of 1% on here as 1% as our take profit as our stop loss, and our take profits would have actually been at 2%. So as you can see, that would have been a perfect win. We would actually be able to move the stop loss to break even as we're hitting 1%, which I've also back tested manually, and we'll be coding that into the actual strategy itself. So that is a long. Let's go and have a quick look to see if we can find a short. Okay, so here is what we've been looking for as a short. We're still looking for ABC patterns here, just like this one here. And then we're going to be marking the last, well, the actual break from the ABC there. And then we're looking for the candle that actually pushes above that A pattern. So we're going to be marking that one out here, just like that there. And as you can see, we've come back down, tested the made a new low here, a new lower low, and we've actually come back and retested that pattern. So as I said, we're going to put our short position here on the 50 line, which would have been just here. We would have put our stop loss just above that the swing high over there, and then we're going to be looking to build a trailing stop loss to continue profiting from this dump. So if you would have managed to get right down the bottom down here, which obviously is going to be pretty hard to detect, but you would have potentially had a risk to reward of 18-1, which is absolutely amazing. Like I said, if we're looking for static take profits and a percentage as such, we could set this to 1% and set the take profits to 2%, which would have given us a respectable win as well, with of 2%, and we would have been able to take the take profit back to break even at the point of taking our first take profit at the 50% line. We would have been able to take 50% off at 1% and the rest at the take profit. Now that is the trading strategy that I have been testing manually. I have actually started coding it with the community and back testing it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and try and code this into a trading strategy so that we can back test it using the back tester in TradingView. I will also be improving over the weekend on this trading strategy, but you can also get access to the trading strategy. As I said, the links are in the description. Right, okay, let's get over to it. One thing I did forget to mention was that I will be trading on several different time frames to try and find the best entries. I have actually moved over to ByBit on the TradingView. The reason being is it's because the one I'm actually trading on, and a lot of members inside of my community are on ByBit as well, and they requested that I moved over to ByBit and back tested on that. So that is something new for the channel. We're moving over to ByBit on the TradingView. Okay, let's go.
Come on, David, and once again he's gone to code a new strategy. He'll be back in just 5 minutes. RSI and MACD. If he doesn't run into any bugs, there will be a new strategy. Come on, David, hurry up. Come on, David, show us what you got. Come on, David, our patience running out. Come on, David, show us what you got.
Right, here I am on my screen, back at the 15 minutes on USDT. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to identify these movements here, like I said, using a kind of an order block system. And as you can see, we have quite a good win rate. Now, this is the new DaviddTech boilerplate. So if you haven't seen the DaviddTech before, I create strategies which you can actually change lots of things on and make them even better by adding things like trailing stop losses and maybe adding more confluence with EMAs and things like that. I've just gone through the most simplest version of this trading strategy for us to get as best possible entries. Okay, so let's have a look at the back testing results to see what we get. Okay, on the overview on BTC USDT, we have 64 trades, which isn't a huge panel of trades, but it's a good start for us to start back testing. Like I said, I haven't spent an enormous amount of time back testing this. Let me remove myself from the screen here so you can see the whole of the equity curve. So we have an 82% win rate, which is absolutely amazing. We have a 2.3% profit factor. We have 12% markdown. Now this is on 20% X leverage, so that will help to increase the markdown. It will also help to increase the profit. We have a 77% net profit, which is fantastic. Like I said, we had only 64 trades, so it's not a huge pool of trades to back test on. Let's have a look at some of these other summaries here. We have a Sharpe ratio of 0.94. I'm sure that with more confluence we can make this much better. Sortino ratio of 13, which is fantastic. In comparison to the buy to hold, we have a minus 59% buy to hold, so we absolutely crushed at that. As always, we're going to go all the way to the first trade to find out that first trade was on the 12th in December, so it's about 6 to 7 months of trading. So for it to be positive in 6 to 7 months of trading when Bitcoin has dumped so much is still a very good trading strategy as far as I'm concerned. We would have made 77,000 on that, but that really doesn't make any sense. Like I said, max wins in a row was 9, max losses in a row was 3. We had total wins of 53 and total losses of only 11, so that's great. Our max drawdown and Kelly ratio was 0.42. The only confluence that I actually added on this in total. Now I did add 2 things for confluence. One was the volume flow and the last one was the ADX as normal. Without the volume flow it makes about 2% difference, so we were actually at 80%. So not a big difference, but it's always nice to have. I've left it at the 80 ADX on a static line of 30. Now, like I said, I haven't spent an enormous amount of time optimizing this because I will spend the rest of my weekend recoding and finding better patterns for this trading strategy. I think that personally I can do even better than this, and it's a trading strategy that I absolutely love trading myself. So I will put a lot of effort into it, not that I don't anyway, but I will put a lot of effort into improving the pattern recognition because I believe that it is something that will work in the long term and on lots of different markets. I did test it with the group on lots of different coin pairs and it was extremely profitable. So yeah, so it's great. So the last thing that we'll do is what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this to bots. So you can now connect all of this to ByBit very quickly by just going over to DaviddTech. Just by going to DaviddTech and clicking up here where it says DaviddTech bots, then you click here on the create a DaviddTech bot, and literally all you do is you add your ByBit API keys here, you copy and paste the code from the bots here to here, just like this, and to here, and you save, you create an alert, and you're ready to go. Your bot is ready set up for automatic trading. Obviously, as always, this isn't financial advice. It's all about education, learning how to create bots from TradingView. Please do as much backtesting. There's loads of great tools out there now for backtesting and improving these trading strategies. You can optimize this trading strategy to make it even more profitable in the long term. I'm always in the Discord with the 6,000 members that we are now, talking about this and how to improve on the trading strategies and make them better. We're sharing our results. We're always sharing our settings. We're very much into open sharing inside the Discord. So come and join us and join in the fun of finding a great trading strategy. That's all from me today. I wish you a wonderful weekend. One last thing before I go, we are doing a giveaway. You'll be able to find a link for the giveaway down in the description below. A Trezor is being given away, which is a hardware wallet for crypto like this one here. We're giving away that thanks to them offering that to our members and our subscribers. All of the information is below down in the description. Have a great weekend. Keep safe, keep coding, trade like a boss, and I'll see you on Monday. Take care, guys. Goodbye.